Welcome to practice, everyone. Let's begin with a seated side bend. Here we're going to use a little bit of controlled momentum to allow the body to warm and let the spine flex from side to side. Perfect for releasing any tension in the back, but also through the side body. Now coming towards our final 2 repetitions. As we come back to the centre, let's ensure that the spine is now sat nice and tall. We're about to begin seated rotations. Here, as you twist from one side to the other, just ensure that you're using both hands as an anchor and twisting and stretching the spine as much as you can. Throughout practice, keep the shoulders relaxed and down away from your ears, and again the heart raised. Let's take one final twist together here, and then start to make your way towards all fours. Next, we're going to practice an extended cat-cow. So notice that I've tucked my toes at the back, and as I round the spine, I send the bum back towards the heels, just enhancing the stretch, the soles of the feet. As I come forwards, I relax the abdomen, arch the spine and lift the chest. Let's again do this fluidly and rhythmically, but importantly at this point, try to move to your very end range of motion for both actions. Let's take one more flexion, sending the bum towards the heels, really rounding the spine for the stretch. One more time to come forwards, relax the abdomen, arch the spine. Okay, let's make our transition. Next, we're going to come to our first static posture where we're going to hold. Notice here that I am hugging my leg in towards the navel, and that is the important part. Shoulders are relaxed, heart is raised, and this allows me to open up the outside of the buttock, but also still to work with the spine. In the static poses, breath becomes more valuable. Seal the lips, slow the breath down, and where possible, feel the breath lower down in your body. This will encourage your body to feel calm and relaxed and allow the muscles to stretch better. Let's take one more breath here. And after that exhale, let's start to twist to the other side just to counter and realign the spine. Let's bind the legs the other way, extending them first and then changing round. This time, try to ensure that both your sit bones are anchored to the ground. Again, the spine is as tall as you can have it. Try to reduce the amount of hunching that you find in the spine. Shoulders are relaxed and heart's raised. And as you hug the thigh in, notice the stretch on the outside of the buttock, but also the back too. Now this time with the breath, let's take it further. Focus on extended exhales. And if you feel ease in your body, on the exhale, twist a little deeper. Let's take a final breath here together. Once again, after the exhale, let's twist to the other side just to give us some balance. And now start to make your way down onto your left shoulder. Notice the position of my body. I'm using my left hand to anchor the right leg down, and then I'm simply rolling onto my shoulder blades and rolling back onto the shoulder. As best you can, keep the hand that's gliding overhead connected to the floor. This is one of my favourite movement practices, incredible for the mid and upper spine, as well as releasing tension in the waist and the abdomen too. together in one final deep twist. And then as you bring the legs back to the center, let's shuffle over to the side. This time I'm making my way to my right shoulder. Right leg is extended, left knee is bent and folded towards the navel. Right hand comes down to anchor into that left leg. And then it's my left arm that creates the movement, gliding overhead, in front of the body, and then eventually ending up behind the body. Now once again coming into a final twist. Perfect. Releasing the legs back to the centre. After a little bit of movement, let's make our way onto our front. And this is where we're going to look to something called spinal extension, one of the most important things we want to do with our bodies. So I'm going to anchor my hands down. It could be on the tips of fingers and thumbs or palms flat as I'm doing now. And I simply lift the body up in a wave-like fashion. Now notice that I'm changing the position of my hands. As my right hand goes forwards and left hand a little further back, it allows me to twist and look over the left shoulder and then vice versa. This is important because we want diversity of movement here. So there's a subtle twist, but we're still extending the spine, really stretching the front line of the body, where many of us carry lots of our habitual tension from our lifestyles. This one more time. Perfect. Let's introduce another static hold. In yoga, this is often dubbed as Sphinx pose. Here what we're looking to do is actively press down into the elbows and forearms, but also I'm pulling my elbows back towards my body, creating a sense of strength and support in the muscles of the back. I can feel a stretch to the stomach and the abdomen, and if it feels too intense on the lower back, I simply tuck the tailbone under. While you're here, see if you can relax the abdomen and sustain those long, soft exhales. And now once again, come into our final breath. Perfect. We're going to close our movement practice with something that helps decompress the spine. So simply make your way into a standing position. As you fold forwards, bend the knees enough so it supports the back. We want to feel a stretch to the back and a stretch to the back of the legs, but we don't want the stretch to be intense here. So the knees are bent, and a good guide would be that your navel is very close to your thighs. As you rock from side to side and backwards and forwards, let all of the weight gradually fall into your shoulders and into your arms and into the head. In a very subtle way, but one that's very valuable, it's going to help you create space between the discs of the spine. Let's take that final breath once again. Perfect. Hands are steady on the mat, and let's transition to our deep squat. As best you can, keep the heels rooted to the floor, and if not, simply roll a towel to place under them, or even use a yoga brick. Here, separate the knees so they're wider than the toes, lift the chest and straighten the spine. You can see that I'm using my arms to help separate the knees and create more stretch of the inner thighs. Now we're going to begin to close our practice, so let's transition to any seated or lay down reclined position. Once you're there, seal the lips down, lower the gaze if you can, close your eyes. This part of our practice is just as, if not more valuable than what has preceded it. This is where we use breathing exercises to help us take conscious control of the nervous system. Today's practice is square breathing. Notice that you are breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And now start to feel the breath in the sides of your body, so that when you inhale, you can feel the ribs separate as the body expands. And as you exhale, you feel the ribs drawn together as the body narrows. Here, simply inhale for a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and hold the breath for a count of 4. Use the count. It will help keep your mind steady. This breathing exercise, clinically proven, helps our cognitive function, encourages the mind to center and be still. Let's continue. Follow the count of your breath. You are on the count, let it go. Let's close by taking a deep breath in through the nose. Mouth open, big sigh. Blink your eyes open. Enjoy the rest of your day. Well done.